नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis who are sitting with us all over the world at this time through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, Ishwar TV, Janashri TV and through two-way video conferencing, having Naina Diksha in 35 cities in many countries around the world. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Naina Diksha, Ohio Ma Shivananda, New York Varanasi, Devon UK, Guadalupe Rameshwaram, Hong Kong Sirgari, London Kashi, Indrani New Jersey, San Jose Madurai, Bangalore City Center, Toronto Kailasam, Los Angeles Arunachalam, Nithyananda Nagaramu Hyderabad, Ohio Prayag, Seattle Chidambaram, Hyderabad Guptakashi, Jorpati Nepal, Enriching Temple Biddi, Johor Bahru Malaysia, Nithyananda Dhyanapetham Rajapalayam, Uttarahalli Bangalore, Redmond Washington, Australia Phillip Island, Coimbatore Nithyananda Dhyanapetham Enriching Temple Biddi, Jorpati Nepal, Kulim Tiruttani. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today I will continue to expand on different great characters of Mahabharata and the great sacred secret explained in Mahabharata. Today is 6th day of 23rd Inner Awakening, level 2 second day. Yesterday we all had the session in the banks of Ganga. Understand, Ganga is the great grandmother of Mahabharata. Bhishma is the Pitamaga, grandfather of Mahabharata. Ganga is mother of Bhishma, understand. Actually, Ganga is in a way father and mother, both of Bhishma, because Shantanu did not bring up Bhishma. So Ganga is the great grandmother of Mahabharata. It is on the laps of Ganges. It's on the banks of Ganges. The whole Mahabharata started. Even just sitting on the Ganga heals us so much. Yesterday it was nothing. We did not even have big lessons or sessions. It was just some question answers, spending little time together. It's almost like getting to know each other, that's all. And just sitting in the banks of Ganga for half an hour or 1 hour, so much. I tell you, I happened in the banks of Ganga, please understand. I took birth in Tiruvannamalai. But I happened, I blossomed in the banks of Ganga. Ganga is such powerful energy. As some more cities are joining, Hong Kong Sirgari, Houston Kalahasti, Kuala Lumpur Parani, San Diego La Jolla, Hosur Dhyanapetham, Singapore Pongol, Winnipeg, Canada, Port Washington, New York, Singapore, Singapuram, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Varanasi, Dubai, Vaidyanatham, Nithyananda Nagara, Bangalore. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Ganga is a river of knowledge, a river of enlightenment. There are some slokas which says just by drinking the Ganga water you can get enlightened. Maybe when I was immature, I would have suspected, doubted all those verses and thought this is too much exaggeration. Out of devotion for Ganga, they sang these verses. But after becoming a matured, enlightened being, an incarnation, I will not dare to doubt these verses. I will only say that they are literally true. With all my integrity and authenticity, I can vouch with my integrity and authenticity just by living around Ganga and drinking the Ganga water every day, even remembering the Ganga's sacredness, one can become enlightened. Because it's such a powerful technique, powerful method, powerful process. Don't think because I am in the banks of Ganga, I am just floored by Ganga and I am blabbering something. No. Ganga heals all the violence we carry. Ganga heals all the incompletions we carry. See, the lust is an incompletion, anger is an incompletion, violence is incompletion. All the incompletions we carry, Ganga can purify. Ganga can really, really purify. I used to sit in the banks of Ganga, just seeing. I have realized the oneness with Ganga. How the things float on the waters of Ganga does not pollute Ganga. Same way I have seen the thoughts and incompletions floating in my inner space does not make my inner space polluted. It does not touch my inner space. When you understand your incompletions are not powerful enough to make your inner space incomplete, you become eternally complete. I can say that experience I received from Ganga, on the banks of Ganga. It heals, heals, heals and brings love. Really, Ganga can bring tremendous love in our heart. I was wondering, can this Ganga can have influence, a special effect even on me, who is always in that consciousness? But I tell you with integrity and authenticity, it is. I may be default residing in that enlightened consciousness in my incarnation hood. Even in me the kindling happens. From yesterday evening I am all excited as if I am in puppy love. Even matured romance has a lot of pros and cons. You have a lot of thinking through pros and cons, will it work out or not and all that. Puppy love is the most sweetest love in the life, where you don't have any responsibility or ideas of making it work, yes or no. You know only one thing, you are in love, that's all. I can say from yesterday evening I am in that space, as if seeing Ganga first time. Ganga's character in Mahabharata is embodiment of love and pure inner space. From pure inner space, Dharma is born. Understand? That is why they portray Bhishma is born out of Ganga. But Dharma should not go and sit with self-denial and eat the food of self-denial. From the beginning, you should not allow self-denial to be associated with you, with Dharma. Because self-denial sometimes becomes so powerful, it binds, it makes even Dharma forget its purpose. Even Bhishma has to give up on himself and others because of the power of self-denial. Duryodhana, such powerful demon, self-denial. But when all the blood in Bhishma left his body, all the self-denial is completed, he feels thirsty, and as when he was in the arrow bed, he asks Arjuna, can you get little water? He puts an arrow and Ganga comes out and fills Bhishma again. Means if your self-denial is completed, again the pure inner space awakens in you. When Ganga fills Bhishma again, he lives in the space of Dharma and leaves the body as he wanted. Actually, Ganga is the first, foremost character in Mahabharata. Because our screen space is very less. After Bhishma's birth and after she hands over Bhishma to Sandanu, she is not interfering the story much. So we forgot her. Otherwise, Ganga is the great grandmother of Mahabharata. Almost the first character in Mahabharata. Shantanu is born as Shivamsa. That is why with that Shiva Amsa only Ganga lives. How can Ganga live with anybody else? Shantanu was born as Shivamsa. With that Shivamsa she lives and gives birth to, for Ashtavasus, she gives birth. The whole mess of the layers and layers of socio-political personalities and characters, the pure inner space is pushed back. And Ganga is not just a river, collection of water. It's the largest living deity. There is no river, no hill, no other physical object on the planet Earth is worshipped by so many millions of people. This statement I can make with all my integrity and authenticity. There is no other deity which is worshipped by so many millions of people like Ganga. Even Himalayas is not worshipped by so many millions like Ganga. See, largest worshipped deities in the planet Earth, Tirupati Venkateshwara, Arunachala, Himalayas, Ganga. If you see the whole list, understand, if you see the whole list, Tirupati Venkateshwara, Shabarimala Ayyappa, Arunachala, Ganga, Himalayas, nothing can be compared, even compared to Ganga. Because the number of people worshipping it, the millions of people revering it. Last few days, whenever I have time, I go and sit in the banks of Ganga. I see even the local people with so much of reverence, they just come and sprinkle the water and go. Just to do namaskar to Ganga. I tell you, largest worshipped single deity on the planet Earth is Ganga. Ganga is such embodiment of divinity. Actually, Ganga lands on the planet Earth to complete everyone. The very context for our coming to planet Earth is for completion. Bhagirath's forefathers were incomplete, and to complete them, Bhagiratha brings Ganga to planet Earth. For the sake of completion only, Ganga even comes to planet Earth. So she is the pure inner space, completing everyone continuously. I have a question from Jnanatma. Swamiji Bhishma gave word to his father Shantanu and followed integrity till the end of this life. However, it feels Hastinapur would have been saved if he broke his word and fulfilled higher dharma of being the king of Hastinapur. Which one is better? Fulfilling the word just because he gave, or okay to break the word if it solves higher purpose? First thing, if Bhishma has broken the word, he would not have been Bhishma. Neither he would have been a great king of Hastinapur, nor he would have been able to protect the dharma. If he had a son, that fellow would have been 10 times worse than Duryodhana, because he is born out of incompletion. He would have been embodiment of Gandhari, Dhritarashtra, Shaguni, Duryodhana put together. At least now these fellows are separate. All the time they cannot be together to conspire. If Bhishma had a son, he would have had the brain of Shaguni, heart of Gandhari, stomach of Dhritarashtra, and prana of Duryodhana. Understand? Self-doubt always starts with stomach. And self-hatred always starts in brain. Self-destruction always starts in your heart. And self-denial becomes your prana, breathing. If you see, all these 4 people were killed exactly on that points. By the heart-broken way only Gandhari died. With the stomach problem only Dhritarashtra died. Read the Mahabharata. And for Shaguni, he was hit on the head by Bhima and he was killed. And for Duryodhana, his prana was on his thigh, and the thigh was broken for the prana release. It is by hitting his prana, Duryodhana was killed, because those qualities sit in those areas. Understand? First thing, fulfilling the word you gave is the highest purpose. By not breaking the word, Bhishma has done maximum possible good to Hastinapura. If he has broken his word, the son would have been the disaster. Nothing would have been left after him. He would have wiped the whole earth away, because personality like a Bhishma breaking his word would have caused only disaster to the planet Earth. For this, in that case, anybody breaks the word, it will only be more and more incompletion. Can never be the space of completion. Yudhishthira did not break his word, but broke the spirit of the word. When he uttered the word Ashwatthama has died, he uttered the word Ashwatthama, the elephant died. The elephant, at that moment, Krishna blew his conch. Technically, Yudhishthira did not drop his integrity, but actually he was part of the conspiracy. Immediately his inner space, which was always floating above the earth, fell to the ground. The story says very clearly. His chariot always used to be floating above the earth, but it landed on the floor, landed on the earth. This concept yesterday night I was explaining to all my sannyasis. Actually, the Ganga effect only yesterday night I was sitting with all my sannyasis. See, this actual matter you see around you is Bhuloka. Matter is not reality. Matter is matter. That is Bhuloka, planet Earth. The walls around you, the floor under you, roof above you. How it occurs to you is a reality. If you think you cannot go out of this room, you are caught whole day, you are made to sit here, then you take it, oh God, this is a prison, suffocating. It occurs as a hell to you, lower frequency than its existence. But other way, if you think, wow, what a beautiful place, whole day I am allowed to sit here in the presence of Swamiji. Many people in the street are not allowed to sit here. I am allowed to sit, and this building also protects me from the cold and allows me to experience Swamiji's presence. Then this same building occurs to you in a higher reality. This place becomes like a protection and gift for you. Then this same hall is Suvarloka, higher loka, Tapoloka. Please understand, the same matter, how it occurs to you is reality. Whether it occurs to you lower than its existence or higher than its existence. If it occurs to you lower than its existence, your life will be hell, suffering, incompletion. It occurs to you higher than its existence, your life will be heaven, joyful, complete. I tell you, Ganga can complete any lower occurrence you have. I can give this as an authentic spiritual practice. Actually, just for this I wanted to create a ashram in the banks of Ganga. Anybody in the planet Earth has some incompletions that they are not able to complete, strong incompletions. Just come and spend time in the banks of Ganga, drinking Ganga water, eating the food cooked in Ganga water. Whenever you find time, morning and evening, sit in the lap of Ganga, sleep in the breeze of Ganga. I tell you, with all my integrity and authenticity, Ganga will complete you. Because even the people who are dead, their incompletions, curses given to them, their incompletions, she has completed. And you are alive. She can enter into your muscle memory, bioenergy and complete you. Do pranayama in the banks of Ganga. That Ganga prana will go inside. Eat the food cooked in the Ganga water. Drink Ganga water. Live in the banks of Ganga. Sit in the banks of Ganga and meditate. Sleep in the banks of Ganga. In her breeze. Enjoy the weather in the banks of Ganga. I tell you, she can complete you. That is why many sadhus who live here, even if they don't do any spiritual practice, they will be liberated. They will become a Jivan Muktas. Just because of Ganga's power to complete. She is here to complete. I'll make an ashram specially for completion. Anybody can stay here and achieve completion. Anything she will complete. You have a strong anger pattern, lust pattern, violence pattern. Anything she will complete. Because she is embodiment of completion. See the context for which she came to planet Earth. The purpose itself for completion. Jagan Mata. I can say she is Jagan Mata because only when she landed, the biggest source of water on planet Earth happened. Before her, only a little bit here and there that underground water was used for life to exist. It's only after her landing on the planet Earth, the life became lifestyle in planet Earth. Understand, life becoming lifestyle is done by Gangama. What an amazing purpose. Originally, she lives in the world of gods. Bhagirath does tapas and asks Ganga Ma to land on the planet Earth. When Ganga agrees to come to the earth to complete the ancestors of Bhagirath, then the fear or power when she lands, planet Earth may not be able to hold. Bhuma Devi may not be able to hold her. Then again Bhagirath calls Mahadeva for help. Mahadeva says, all right. He puts his head when the Ganga lands on the planet Earth. The Ganga Maya, the Ganga Mata enters into Mahadeva's hair, matted lock, and she starts enjoying his presence. His nearness and intimacy doesn't come out. And she's there, having vacation, enjoying Mahadeva's presence. Mahadeva's Sahasrara is filled with the Amrita of enlightenment. Sahasrara Amrita. She was enjoying that Amrita and started living there. Here this poor fellow Bhagirath is begging, hey, come. You are having your honeymoon. She literally having moon and honey together with her honey. Having honeymoon. Not coming down. Moon is there one side. Honey is there on Mahadeva's Sahasrara. And she is having honeymoon with him. And then Again Bhagirath does tapas to Mahadeva. Mahadeva wakes up and, oh, I forgot, she is here, I'll allow. Then through his jata, he allows few streams to come out. That few streams are only Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, all these different streams, Kedar, Ganga, and all these different streams, including Yamuna. Yamuna is not a separate river, actually. In course of time, for geographical purposes, we named it as a Yamuna because for little more time she is running as a separate stream and joining. See how the Alaknanda, Bhagirathi, Mandakini and all join. They all join within few hundred kilometers. And Yamuna takes few thousand kilometers and joins in Prayag. That's all. Otherwise, all are same streams only. So Alaknanda and Bhagirathi join in Dev Prayag within 60 kilometers. But the Yamuna joins maybe 1000 kilometers or little more than that. She joins in Mahaprayag, Prayag, Allahabad. So understand, she starts running, Yamuna joins after 800 kilometers. Otherwise, if you see the origin, in origin all of them are almost same distance only. The distance between the Alaknanda's origin and Bhagirathi's origin, and the Bhagirathi's origin and Jamuna's origin are all same distance only, not much. Anyhow, she starts flowing, and the funny thing, one great rishi, Jannu Maharshi, is doing tapasya in Himalayas. In the flow, in the speed, she started melting the Shivalinga that Jannu Maharshi made. Jannu Maharshi made a Shivalinga out of sand and he was worshipping. She was flowing so fast, she started slowly dissolving that Shivalinga. This fellow did not bother even for a second. He just swallowed the whole Ganga. Please understand, even to hold Ganga, Shiva has to put his head down. Shiva Bhakta, he just swallows the whole Ganga. This means Shiva Bhaktas are more powerful than Shiva. Now this story, Shiva Bhaktas are more powerful than Shiva. He just swallows the whole Ganga, drinks the whole Ganga, saying, you are so violent and arrogant, you don't bother that I am doing a puja. It's like a old man treating a small girl. You are jumping around like a small girl, come on. He just takes and swallows the whole Ganga. That's it. Again this Bhagiratha, oh God. Then he does tapas towards Jannu Maharshi and prays to Jannu Maharshi, please, for my sake, forgive her and allow her, because my grandfather's, my ancestor ashes are all lying, so she has to purify it. Then Jannu Maharshi says, all right. And he touches his ears and allows the Ganga to come out. That is why she has one more name, Jannavi. Ganga has one more name, Jannavi, means daughter of Jannu Maharshi. Through Jannu Maharshi's ears she comes out. That is why this Brahmins, even now when they do a ritual, if they want to purify themselves, they will touch the right ear. Means the Ganga. Remembering the Ganga, if they touch the right ear, they become pure. This Ambananda will be doing all the time. Now there is a verse, no, what he does is as per Shastra. Shastra say, remembering Ganga you are purified, you are complete. Even by remembering the Ganga, you become pure. That is what is the tradition. So actually, the origin of Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, the distance between them And the Bhagirathi and Yamunotri, distance both are one and the same. But the Bhagirathi and Alaknanda join very quickly, and Ganga and Yamuna join little late, that's all. So Ganga, she comes out of Janu's ears. Then the story says that Bhagirathi does not even want to leave Ganga on her own. He himself guides the Ganga, making way, and Ganga comes and washes away all the ashes of Bhagiratha's ancestors and completes Bhagiratha's ancestors, and she gives a boon to Bhagiratha. I will be available on the planet Earth forever, completing everyone and all their incompletions. Embodiment of Purnatva, Ganga Mata, embodiment of Purnatva, embodiment of completion. So beautiful. All you guys are fortunate. You are doing your completion in the banks of Ganga. In the breathing space of Ganga, you are doing your completion. The tradition says sadhana done in the Ganga's bank brings thousands of times more result. It's true. Ganga Mata is such powerful energy, such beautiful energy, such great energy. The largest worshipped deity is Ganga. She is the Kalpataru for planet Earth. Whatever whoever wants, she goes on showering. She is like a mother. Physically also she gives what do you want, and spiritually also she showers what do you want. Actually, instead of putting all our faith on any deity made of stone, we can put it on Ganga, because that is more relevant. Wherever Ganga is not there, as a substitute to Ganga, you can have stone deities and metal deities. All deities are substitute to Ganga. But if Ganga is there, nothing else is required, nothing more is required. Largest embodiment of divine, the Ganga. I commit with Ganga Mata, Ganga Mata, Ganga Maya. With all my integrity and authenticity, I'll strive, put my best efforts to keep her clean and stop the pollution happening from externally. Of course, internally nobody can pollute her. She is as pure as herself. You can't even compare her purity with anything else. But these external impurities being dumped on it, many parts of the Ganga, it is common man is not able to use it for drinking and taking bath because of the external pollutions. I'll work to stop that. It's my commitment to Ganga Mata. We should protect the Ganga Mata without getting polluted. The pollutions of our lifestyle and corruption of our mind, we are trying to dump it on Ganga. She is the Kalpataru. Come on. Meditate on Mother Ganga. Let Mother Ganga be a Kalpataru. I have also decided on the banks of Ganga we will find a place and make an ashram and plant our banyan tree here. So Ganga and Kalpataru Together, sit straight, close your eyes, cognize the Ganga Mata, the Kalpataru energy is filling you all, filling all of us. Create a deep prayerful mood, the prayerful space, deeply praying to Ganga to awaken your Kundalini Shakti and make your inner space blissful and make what you want as reality. Pray to Ganga Mata. Namah Shivaya. To radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching and with eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.